Dear soul, you have come here because something within you feels different. You sense a presence, a vibration, a thread of energy weaving itself through your life. It's subtle at first, almost imperceptible, but it pulls at your heart in ways words struggle to explain. This is no ordinary encounter. It is a meeting of souls, a crossing of paths guided by unseen hands, a spiritual connection, real, deep, and unmistakable, has found you. You may wonder, how can I be sure? How do I know that what I feel is more than just a fleeting moment or wishful thinking? That's what I am here to reveal. 5 signs. 5 truths that speak softly but clearly to those willing to listen beyond the noise of the everyday. Sign 1 begins in silence. Not the silence you hear when the world goes quiet, but the silence that fills your being when this connection is near. It is a stillness that does not press upon you but comforts you. It is a sacred pause in your breath, a space where time seems to fold inward. You find yourself drawn to quiet moments, not because you seek to avoid the world, but because in that silence, you hear the other soul's whispers. The connection creates an invisible sanctuary where your inner worlds meet without judgment or fear. It is not loud or demanding. It does not clamor for attention. Instead, it gently pulls you into a calm so deep it feels like home. You will know this because your thoughts slow down, your worries soften, your heart opens in a way that does not threaten but invites trust. This silence is not loneliness. It is the sacred space where genuine spiritual connection blooms. The second sign is feeling profoundly seen, not just with your eyes or your surface self, but with the quiet knowing of your soul. When you meet this connection, you feel exposed, yes, but also held tenderly. Every hidden corner of your being, every fear, every joy, every unspoken word, is met without resistance. You don't have to explain or justify. There is an unspoken understanding that goes beyond language or thought. You recognize yourself in their eyes, and they see you in ways you rarely allow others to. This seeing is not about perfection or approval. It is the pure act of recognition, an acknowledgement that you exist fully without masks or barriers. This is why you may feel raw, vulnerable, and strangely safe all at once. It is the paradox of spiritual connection, to be completely seen and fully accepted. The third sign is synchronicity, not the ordinary coincidences that pepper everyday life, but moments that make your soul catch its breath. Numbers that repeat when you least expect them. Songs that play just when you need their message. Encounters that seem too perfect to be chance. When you experience a genuine spiritual connection, the universe begins to rearrange itself around you, as if conspiring to bring you closer. These synchronistic events are not random. They are signals, markers along your path, showing you that this connection is real and meant to be honored. They carry meaning that your heart already knows, but your mind might hesitate to accept. You might see the same symbol in different places, or run into shared people or places unexpectedly. Your dreams might deepen or reflect messages from this soul. It is as if the threads of your life are weaving a tapestry of divine timing and cosmic order. Fourth, there is an emotional awakening. This connection stirs your heart in ways you may not have expected. It can bring tears, sometimes of joy, sometimes of old pain finally surfacing to be healed. You may feel bursts of lightness, laughter, and a flood of tenderness. Your emotional landscape expands, teaching you new ways to feel, to love, to be present. It is not always easy. True spiritual connection often uncovers parts of you that were hidden or forgotten. It asks you to face shadows, to forgive, to grow. But with this awakening comes a deepening sense of peace and belonging. You begin to understand love as a force larger than yourself, a river that flows beyond conditions and fears. This emotional expansion is a sign that your soul is touching another soul on its own sacred journey. The fifth and final sign is transformation. A genuine spiritual connection does not leave you unchanged. It shifts the way you see yourself, others, and the world. You may find your values realigning, your priorities shifting, and your intuition sharpening. There is a sense of purpose emerging, a calling that feels both ancient and new. This transformation is not always dramatic or sudden. Often it is quiet, a gentle unfolding that happens over time. You might notice you are more patient, more compassionate, more willing to surrender control. Your fears may lessen and your faith grows stronger. You begin to trust the unseen currents that guide you and recognize that you are part of a larger, interconnected web of life. This change is evidence that the connection you have found is more than a passing moment. It is a meeting of souls designed to elevate both of you, to heal wounds and light the path forward. These 5 signs: silence, being deeply seen, synchronicity, emotional awakening, and transformation, are not simply ideas to think about. They are lived experiences, invitations to open your heart and trust your inner knowing. If you have felt even one of these in a meaningful way, know this: you are not alone. You are on sacred ground. You have encountered a genuine spiritual connection, and it is a gift that calls for your care and respect. Do not rush it. Do not try to force it into shapes your mind prefers. Let it be what it is: a dance between souls, a meeting of hearts, a whisper from the divine. Honor the silence when it calls you to rest. Cherish the moments when you feel fully seen. Notice the signs the universe sends with gratitude. Allow your emotions to flow like a river without judgment. And welcome the transformation, knowing it is the soul's way of awakening to a higher truth. In this connection, there is a deep knowing that life is more than what you have been told. It is a sacred mystery, a journey of unfolding, a chance to remember who you truly are. So when you find yourself wondering if this connection is real, listen to your heart. Feel the stillness. Notice the signs. Allow your soul to speak in its quiet language. You have been chosen for this meeting. You have been blessed with this crossing of paths. Embrace it with courage and grace. The world is vast and full of distractions, but moments like this remind us of something eternal and true. They remind us that love, in its purest form, is the light that guides us home. Trust this light. Follow where it leads. And know that your spiritual connection is a beacon shining through the darkness, a sacred thread woven by the angels themselves. Thank you for opening your heart to this message. You are loved beyond measure. You are never alone. And this connection is a testament to the divine love that flows endlessly through all things. Walk forward with this truth held gently in your soul. You are exactly where you need to be. Thank you, dear soul, for opening your heart and listening deeply to this message. Remember, the journey you walk with this spiritual connection is sacred and uniquely yours. It is a path woven by love, patience, and trust. When doubt or fear arise, return to the quiet silence within you, where your soul knows the truth beyond words. You are seen, you are cherished, and you are held by forces greater than you can imagine. Let your heart continue to open, gently and bravely, knowing that every step brings you closer to the love and light you were always meant to find. You are never alone on this path. Your angels, guides, and the universe itself walk beside you, whispering encouragement and peace. Walk forward with faith in your heart, with courage in your spirit, and with the certainty that your connection is real, beautiful, and a blessing beyond measure. Until we meet again in this sacred space, know that you are deeply loved and always protected. Peace be with you, now and always.